HILDRYN will be one of a kind. This may just be my opinion, but just by looking at how her abilities work, I am imagining the things I can do with her. I'm really excited with this frame, not just because of her fancy abilities, but also of the things that she can do in the field. Okay, let us discuss her abilities one by one and let's try to brainstorm what we can expect from each abilities. Her first ability is called Balefire. It's an exalted pistol which can be modded separately on your arsenal tab. Now, based from the dev stream, it looks like it has a really slow charged mechanic just to fire one energy rocket. But remember, what was shown in the footage was its unmodded version. We can't say yet if it's good or bad, as they haven't shown the stats for this exalted pistol yet, but based from my observation, it looks and feels like the Statica. Also, if you have noticed, HILDRYN was holding two pistols when her fourth ability was active, which is really nice. However, I'm kinda worried about this ability, as it does cost shield to fire. Remember that this Warframe has no energy. All she got are her shields, which is not only used for her survivability, but also to cast her abilities. Let's discuss about this topic further later. For now, let's move on to her second ability, Shield Pillage. This is one of your ability that allows you to gain shields. It's more like Mag's Crush and Harrow's Condemn abilities. The only difference is, it expands like Nova's Molecular Prime, and then retracts, giving you and your allies bonus shields in the process. But that's not all. There's this feature that once you or your ally gets hit by the retracting pulse, all that negative status effects you acquired will be removed. It's really a helpful ability not just for HILDRYN, but for the team. Shield Pillage does have traveled time though, but the dev said that you can manually retract the pulse early by pressing the ability key again. Her third ability, called Haven, is the most resource-intensive ability on her kit in my honest opinion. What it does is provide you and your allies with extra shields and shield regeneration when you are in range. Based from observation, the link is pretty low and I'm thinking of Garuda's Blood Altar the moment I saw this ability in action. But please DE, don't do it that way, as it will definitely hinder HILDRYN's movement. We don't want HILDRYN to be just sitting in one area. It would be pointless to give her a superb flight system mechanic when we are so limited on the movement, because we are too worried about our shields going down. I know, she has her second ability that allows her to gain shields also, but the thing is, I have this strong gut feel that this ability will be stronger in terms of giving a constant pool of shields for HILDRYN. Fingers crossed with this one. I do know the fact that HILDRYN was unmodded during dev stream, but I'm really hoping that the range of this ability doesn't sucks. Her final ability, Aegis Storm, basically turns you into a javelin from Anthem. They say it's inspired by Iron Man, but what a coincidence that it feels and looks like a javelin flying around. But anyway, the animation of this ability is pretty slick, and in fact, the moment I saw it, I was really amazed. However, take note that, while this ability is active, her shield matrix drains shield points continuously to generate an energy field. The energy field shrinks as HILDRYN gains vertical height and expands as she is closer to the ground. Enemies inside the energy field of fiery pillars of energy erupt from beneath them, forcing the targets to be suspended in midair, receive damage per second, and occasionally drop energy orbs. Once you deactivated this ability, it will cause HILDRYN to slam the ground and knock down enemies. Honestly, the ability is really great, but it looks stiff and slow. Well, it's still a work in progress, and I'm really hoping that they fix it. Among all her abilities, this one does cost a lot of shields, as it's more like a channeling ability. However, I really think that the energy drain will be negated by both duration and efficiency mods. If that's the case, then we will have no problem. In fact, efficiency and duration mods will probably be a factor when it comes to both survivability and efficiency on casting her abilities for this frame. Also, the vacuum mod will be a big help. Not to mention that your Tax and Sentinel will be put to good use while using HILDRYN. There's also Arcane Aegis and Arcane Barrier that I'm so excited to try out on this frame, and see how the interaction works for this frame. Also, I'm really excited on how this frame synergy with other frames that gives out shields on allies. However, what I'm really curious is, how will Zenuric Focus interact with HILDRYN? Will it be the same, and give us faster shield regeneration? I'm really hoping that it does. On top of that, I really hope that her passive ability, Shield Matrix, which introduces shield gating, will be effective when it comes to survivability. Gating on over-shield depletion, and gating on normal shield depletion sounds really interesting, but we don't know yet if it works like the normal gating. For example, if a heavy gunner shoots you for 200 damage, will the one shield block all 200 damage, then the next shot immediately does damage like normal, or will you have a period of invulnerability after a gate break? We just don't know yet, but I hope that it will be effective. So, what are your thoughts about HILDRYN? Are you excited for this new frame? Let us hear your thoughts about HILDRYN on the comment box below. As always, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more Warframe content. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.